big runs given up, and when there were, it wasn't a matter of physicality, more just us being outside of our gaps, and they're good enough to capitalize on our mistakes, but also. Obviously, Joe's a great player, and that's kind of what I said before the game. He hasn't, a lot of people haven't gotten to see that because he hasn't got to play a lot this year. But I was very aware and capable of what he could do. So, like I said, it was a good night. I think on the defensive side, obviously, could have been much better, but they did a great job of capitalizing on some of the mistakes that we had, and we just have to learn from it.
And Kate, you ran the ball an awful lot tonight. Was that game plan? Was that opportunity that presented itself within your reads? Why was that?
Yeah, I think it just kind of just happened during the game. I think there's just, plays to be had, and I don't think that was really the game plan coming into it. But, end up running some more inside zone, some more zone read, and just kind of happened. So.
Yeah, Dabo Philcorn, Blue Sports Talk Media Network. People will say the Clemson program is slipping compared to where it was just a few years ago. What would you say to people who would look at your program after tonight and say that it has fallen from the elite?
Well, I mean, I don't really know what to say to them. I mean, we're 11-3. Sure, I wish we were undefeated, but we've won the league 7 out of the last 8 years. I think that's only happened one other time, and that was in the 70s by Alabama. So, we've been pretty consistent, and we're going to continue to be consistent and keep trying to do everything we can to be undefeated around here. I think we won 11 plus games. We won in 1981, won 12, and I think we went 31 years before we won 11 games again at Clemson. And we did that in 2012, and I think we've done it 8 times in the last 11 years. So I think we've been incredibly consistent. Disappointing tonight for sure, but hey, we've got nobody out there has higher expectations than what we have. I promise you that. So again, we'll keep battling, we'll keep working, and there's a lot of great days ahead. So. People say what they want to say, always have, always will. We're just going to keep doing what we do. And, I've heard all those things before. So we're off to a good start this decade. And if you look at the totality of our program, we've done a lot of great things. So, and then on top of that, we had 90 guys make a 3.0 this semester. 90. That's a school record. We had 17 guys make a 4.0 or better. So for some people, it's all about the scoreboard. For our program, it's about really developing them in all areas, and we've been able to do that consistently. Nobody's been more consistent than us. We're not perfect, We work hard and try to win every game. These guys bust their butt, man. Y'all saw what this kid's got the ability to do. I mean. He's got some plays. We all got plays you like to have back, but you got a chance to see how special he can be. And, man, you see the heart of these guys. You got a freshman, a sophomore, and a senior sitting up here, and they are 3 of the greatest ambassadors that any university could ever have. So, again, you want to win every single game, and when you're a competitor, that's what you strive for. But at the end of the day, seasons come and go. Every year is a new journey. We got better this year. We didn't get where we wanted to go, but we got better, and especially coming off of a very challenging season last year. And, man, I'm again thankful for the opportunity that we had to get here and a lot of young guys to learn. I appreciate our fans that drove. We had a lot of fans come and support us, and I really appreciate them, and also appreciate the Orange Bowl people in making it a great week. And we're all disappointed. So my focus is on the young men in that locker room and making sure that we learn from this and that we keep getting better, keep moving forward.
We're going to have 2 more questions, the first here in the front, and then the second will be in the back.
This question is for Coach Dabo Swinney. Coach, how do you encourage the players not only in a winning situation but also in a losing situation? How do you just keep them all together, the whole team?
Well, you're honest. You know, we all take ownership, and you know, we stay together. I mean, you win and you lose together. When you step in a competitive arena, especially one like we compete in, you're gonna win and you're gonna lose. It's gonna be part of it. So you have to just you got to manage the success and you got to manage the failure, as we always say. So obviously we failed tonight. We got to manage that. We got to own that. But you also have to create the right perspective, you know, because at the end of the day, we're teachers, and we always have an opportunity to teach. So, you know, we like always, you watch the tape, you apply the lessons, and now that the season is over, you're going to study everything about our season, and we start back over in January. January the 13th, we'll have our first team meeting. We'll reset, and the 2023 journey will be upon us. And you know, we'll get back in the fight and go back to work. And you know, we hit 3 out of our 5 goals this year. If we hit 5 out of 5, you win the national championship. So you know, we'll get back to work and see if we can you know, have a better year next year. See if we can keep getting better. And so you just try to keep them together, be honest, and keep a good perspective.
Our final question.
Mark Whiteman, WYFF, for KJ and Will, as 2 of the leaders on this team all year long. How will you sum up this season? What are the things you will remember?
Yeah, you know, I think the toughest part about it is you just remember the relationships and kind of what you got from those. You know, I think about KJ and what he's done for me. You know, he took me under his wing right when I got here, and I've learned more from him than I could ever ask. So I think that's the biggest thing for me is just the relationships. You know, I'm going to miss all the seniors, you know, but we're coming back hungry, and there's no doubt about that. And then, you know, looking overall on the year, you know, it's not where we wanted to get, not where we wanted to be, not how we wanted to finish, but you know, there's no doubt that we competed, and you know, I think we've got a bunch of dudes on this team who are hungry to come back next year and improve something. So you got to keep our heads down, got to work in the off season, you know, get right back to it. But there's no doubt that we've got what we need in that locker room to get where we want to go.
As for myself, when it comes to this year, like Coach Swinney said, just look back and know we got better. Know we grew in the right direction. Been a part of, you know, a lot of great teams here, and this will go down as one of them. Just inside out, and all the like Ship said, all the relationships and the great moments we had, the love that has been, you know, shared on this team was probably, you know, the best and the most genuine out of all my time here. And I want to remember, you know, all the free popcorn that I could have when we had movie nights before the game. I love popcorn, and I really appreciate Coach Swinney for allowing that for the team. It's really been a blessing, you know, for my life. So, yeah, it's just been a lot of great times, and I just get a lot of time to really look back and really enjoy and think about those times.
Well, that concludes this